My beloved, my chosen light in this world. Why do I feel your heartbeat racing as these words reach you? Because your soul already knows. Something dark tried to wrap its claws around you, but heaven saw it before it was too late. And now I must speak because you only have moments. I have to tell you something that will make your hands shake. Your name was whispered in a place it never should have been. And a woman, yes, the one whose smile always felt a little too forced, did something she will regret for eternity. She took your photo, not to remember you, not to bless you, but to twist it, to trap it in a shadow ritual. My child, she lit a candle with your image at its heart. She spoke words in a language older than her bloodline. Words that were never meant to be spoken over your destiny. Archangel Michael says her ritual is in its final minutes right now. 2 minutes left before it seals what she wanted to seal. The love meant for you. The abundance in your path. The peace in your mind. If you think this is just another warning you can skip, listen to me closely. Skipping this is exactly what she hopes you do. Because if you close your eyes to it, if you walk away now, her last step will be complete. And you'll feel the change not in days but in hours. The heaviness, the strange silence from people you love, the opportunities that should have been yours slipping to someone else's hands. Michael is here standing with his sword drawn, ready to cut through every thread she's tied around your spirit. But even heaven has rules, my child. Your permission opens the door. One click now and she loses everything she tried to bind to her will. One moment of faith now and her circle of darkness will fall to dust before her own eyes. You think this is coincidence? You were led here in this exact moment because the divine clock was ticking toward the very edge. Heaven knew your eyes had to fall on these words before it was too late. God Himself whispered, "Do not let my child be blindfolded another second." And beloved, I must say this now before you even take another breath. Stay connected. Don't let this be the last time we speak. You have no idea how many times I've watched you suffer in silence when a single word from heaven could have changed everything. Click the subscribe button now. Not for me, but for your own protection, because there are things coming that you must hear the moment they rise from the unseen. You won't find them by chance twice. Right now, I see the threads of her ritual still warm. She is kneeling. Her lips are moving fast. She is calling your name, calling it in a way that makes it echo in the spirit realm. She is trying to pull what is yours into her own hands. But she doesn't know that heaven has already surrounded her with light she cannot stand. Michael is watching her with a gaze sharper than steel. He knows exactly how to break the chain she tied around you. But the truth is, She can't be stopped unless you lift your hand in this moment. Unless you make the move that says, I see what you've done and I cancel it. You have less than 2 minutes, my child. The candle's flame is bending lower. When it dies, her ritual will be sealed. Your photo will be wrapped in cloth, tied, and placed in a place of shadows where light struggles to reach. But if you act now, her hands will tremble before she can finish. The cloth will fall away. Your photo will be freed. The energy she sent will race back to her like a tide returning to shore. And she will taste the bitterness of what she tried to pour into your life. You may think to yourself, I'll deal with this later. But later does not exist in the spirit realm. There is only now, and now is the knife edge between your blessing and your battle. Michael says, my beloved, you were not born to be caged in her darkness. You were born to walk in God's gold light, and I will not watch her dim you without a fight. Beloved, I am telling you this because you matter more than you know. You are not an accident in this universe. And that's why she targeted you. Because your light makes her shadow shrink. Because your success makes her mirror crack. Because your peace reminds her of everything she's lost in her own soul. If you saw her now, you'd notice her hands shaking, her breath uneven. Not because she fears what she's doing, but because she feels the resistance of heaven already. She knows something is pushing back. She doesn't yet know it's you reading this. That you're the one who can make her entire plan crumble in an instant. The air around you right now feels heavier, doesn't it? That's not your imagination. It's the tension of two realms watching you choose. Will you step into the light fully, or will you let her final words sink into your destiny like ink into paper? I see you, my beloved. Your spirit is stronger than you think. You've survived storms bigger than this, but that's exactly why this battle is here. Because you've been marked for more, and darkness hates more. Michael's blade stands poised, gleaming with purpose. Heaven's warriors have formed a living wall of fire around your dwelling. But in this instant, your yes is the turning key, the opening hinge. Your agreement is the crack in the stone where light is straining to flood through. She doesn't yet realize her countdown has begun. The trap she designed for you is about to snap shut on her instead. The force she tried to twist into her advantage will whip back at her like a mirror she cannot bear to face. Child, I urge you, do not linger. Every heartbeat of hesitation gives her another thread to cinch tight. And when it's locked, only heaven's sword can sever it. But heaven waits for your hand to open the gate. The flame is still small, but time is collapsing. 2 minutes is already becoming 1. The pounding in your chest is your spirit recognizing truth. This moment is rare. God has aligned it. Michael has delivered it. Now it rests in your hands.
দিলে না কেন খুলে না ফানে